What's up, everybody? I'm Zach, I'm just a simple chef, and today we're making Loco Moco. Alright, how's it going, everybody? Just want to say thank you to my subscribers, and if you're a new subscriber, go ahead and subscribe if you like the content. Hit the little bell so you know when I post. Comment down below if you have any questions, comments, criticisms, whatever. And also, I'm thinking about doing a plate lunch style playlist series about twice a month. Let me know what you think about that down below. Thank you so much. All right, so here we have the shank, neck, femur, and knuckle bones. And then over here, mirepoix, which consists of onions, carrots, celery. Okay, so you're gonna wanna set your oven to 500 degrees, and we're gonna get everything onto a sheet pan, oiled up, get in the oven and roasting. We're gonna wanna brown everything and really get a nice dark color on it, because that's where a lot of the flavor comes from for the beef broth. So the onions, the carrots, the celery, and the bones and the meat, and we're just gonna roast it in the oven. All right, so I'm placing everything on a sheet pan. All the bones, the neck bones, femur. Gonna do the onions and the carrots. Cover it with some oil to help it brown in the oven. Then we're gonna go ahead and get some tomato paste. This gives a good browning also and gives a caramelization on the meat, and it adds a robust flavor to your stock. You do not want to forget the tomato paste. It's important. I'm gonna go ahead and take it and get it in the oven at 500 degrees. Hear that sizzling? So good. Alright, so after about 40 minutes, we're gonna take it out and it's ready to be put in the pot. You can see all the caramelization and the browning on the meat. Alright, so now that we browned the bones and the meat and the onion and garlic, we're gonna get it into the pot. We're gonna toast some peppercorns to add to the water. We're gonna add some aromatics like thyme and bay leaves, and we're gonna get that boiling. We're gonna put it to a simmer, and we're gonna let that boil and bubble for like 8 hours. All right, so put in the bones, carrots, getting everything into the pot. Fill the bad boy up, break up the celery. Now we're gonna go ahead and get all the fond off of the sheet pan, put it in the pot, and then get everything over to the sink, get it filled up with some water. I fill it up about 2 inches above all the ingredients. And we get that on the stove, toast some peppercorns, get some bay leaf and break it up a little bit, some thyme, some garlic, and we're gonna get that on a bubbling like that. 8 hours later, this is what it should look like. Hey, how's it? Let me get one Loco Moco, gravy all over, and a side of mac salad. Okay? So Loco Moco, gravy all over, side of mac. Okay, that'll be $12.50. $12.50? Shoot, I can do that. $12.50, yeah? Okay. Alright, $12.50. Here's your change, sir. Alright, so straining the bones and all the other items to reveal that brown broth. Now we're gonna put it into our containers, get it cooling down in the refrigerator. So now that we got the beef stock done, we're gonna go ahead and make some macaroni salad. You have to have macaroni salad with your Loco Moco. You can do side mac, side potato mac, whatever you like, but you gotta do it. So I'm gonna show you a quick and easy way to make macaroni salad. It's gonna be delicious. Salt your water, add your mac, stir them. Okay, so we got the pasta in the water. We got some other water boiling for the hard-boiled eggs that we're gonna use in our mac salad. we want to make sure that we cook the pasta a little bit longer than what the package says. And we're going to strain them, and we want to make sure that it's dry. We don't want the noodles to be wet. Also, if you didn't salt your water before you put the pasta in, I will find you. Alright, so we're going to put 3 eggs in. We're going to cook them for about 8 minutes. Yeah, the pasta's coming along good. We're going to go ahead and strain it. And we want to get all the water out of the macaroni. We're going to set it aside and just let it drain while we do everything else. Now we're going to put the eggs that are finished in an ice bath to stop the cooking process and to make it easier to peel the eggs. It's a crucial step. So 2 cups rice, do the finger method. Alright, so now that we got the pasta done, the beef stock done, we're going to go ahead and make the hamburgers. It's really simple, nothing too crazy. Just quick and easy. Alright, 1 tablespoon of pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce or shoyu, 1 egg, 1/3 cup of panko, 1/3 cup of diced onions. We're going to go ahead and mix everything really well. And then we're going to get it measured out into 6 patties. Make sure they're kind of as even as possible. And then we're going to go ahead and press them down and form them into patties. We're going to try to get them as flat as possible because they will shrink in. There we go. And now you want to press your thumb into them and it'll make it so that it doesn't curl. Here I'm peeling some carrots, cutting some eggs, just pulling apart the center yolk, setting that aside. I'm going to dice up or mince up the egg yolk or the whites of the egg. Do the carrots, get them julienne, then we're going to just mince them up again. Pretty simple. Now we're going to do the same thing to the green onions. Just cut them and chop them up as thin as possible. Alright, so our ingredients are yolks, whites, carrots, green onions, mayonnaise, and macaroni. Alright, so we got all the ingredients meased out. We're going to go ahead and build it. Alright, so we're going to take the egg yolks and we're just going to crumble up in our hands and spread them around. Mix up it into the eggs. Or mix it up into the pasta. Now we're going to take the egg whites and do the same thing. Mix it in. Get everything combined. Carrots. Combine it all together. Green onions. Combine it all together. Then we're going to add a cup of mayonnaise to start with, and then add as much as we need along the way. Alright, there we go. Salt it, pepper, and get it into a container into the fridge. So while I was filming this, my apron came in, so I figured I'd throw it on for the rest of the video. So now we're going to cut up some mushrooms, onions, and garlic and mince them for the gravy. Alright, so we're going to sharpen our blade, and then we're going to keep the knot or the root on the onion. It makes it really easy to dice up. Just going to go through the motions of mincing up all of our onions, garlic, and mushrooms to get ready for the gravy. I just wanted to slice the mushrooms, no big deal. Now we're taking 4 garlic cloves and we're gonna make a garlic spread. Just a little bit of salt, and we're gonna mash it down until it's like a paste, making a garlic paste. Alright, so now that that's done, we're gonna season with salt the hamburgers and get them onto the skillet, and we're gonna brown both sides as best as possible to create a fond on the bottom of the pan. So as the hamburger's cooking, it's pushing or putting things onto the skillet that are flavor. It's called fond, as you can see here. So we're gonna add the onions, cook those down, scrape up all the stuff, add the mushrooms, do the same thing, garlic paste, and we're just gonna cook this down and season as we go. Then we're gonna add flour. That's gonna help thicken the gravy, but we want to cook the flour down really well before we add the beef stock. So as you can tell, the beef stock is really gelatiny, and that's how you know it's a really good beef stock, because you pulled out all the collagen from the bones. We're gonna cook that down, get that boiling. We're gonna taste it, add some heavy cream, get that incorporated. I'm gonna go ahead and taste it again. While we're waiting for that to cook down, we're gonna make the egg. Little salt, little pepper. If you don't season your egg, I'll find you. Give it a good flip. And then turn the heat off. We're gonna add butter to the gravy, get that mixed in, and then we're gonna taste it and see if it needs to be adjusted. Alright everyone, I'm really excited. We got everything done. We're gonna plate it all up and we're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna taste it and see how we did. Alright, so gravy first, then rice, patties, both of them. Get some more gravy on there because it's gravy all over. Then we're gonna add the nice egg over top, and then we're gonna garnish with some biased green onions. Hey, Loco Moco? Loco Moco! Oh, Loco Moco! Alright, here you go. Hey, thank you. This is for you. Shoot, shoot. Thanks, man. Just look at this. Amazing. Loco Moco is a Hawaiian favorite. It's so good. Everybody in Hawaii loves this. It's delicious. Let's dig in. Silly me, I forgot the mac salad. So this is the mac salad we made earlier. You get the crunch of the carrots, you get the flavor of the onions, you get the mayo, you get the salt and pepper, you get the egg texture. It's really good. Perfect seasoning. Go ahead and mix this in.